Hey Sam, I have some new info you should hear. Recently recovered thanks to your efforts to expand the chiral network. It concerns BBs. I dug this up on my own, just to be clear. No one ordered me to look. And if anyone asked, put it all on me. No need for you to deal with any blowback. You were just listening to me ramble on the wire, okay? Anyway, it looks like Bridges wasn't the first to bring back BB tech. It was a group of separatists. Terrorists opposed to UCA expansion, according to the records. They started using them about 3 years ago. Right around the time Bridges 1 was putting plans in place to head west. Seems these separatists were having trouble with BTs too, and figured that if they could track them, they might be able to steer them into our path. When Bridges caught wind of this, the decision was made to fight fire with fire, to start using BBs as a countermeasure. It's possible yours was commissioned for that very purpose, a fact I think someone may have tried to conceal, judging by the absence of BB-28's service record. I always found it strange that we were so willing to utilize technology we barely understood. Now we know why. We've been aping methods and techniques employed by others from the start. There's more you should know. It's about the original Bridge Baby experiments. Piecing together what little I could find, it looks like they started around the time of the Death Stranding. They were conducted on the island of Manhattan off the East Coast, which was completely and utterly obliterated by what was almost certainly a void out. Back then, these experiments had the full support and approval of the American government. It's all just guesswork, but I suspect the BB program was conceived to help gain a better understanding of the nature of the Death Stranding. However, due to ethical and safety concerns, public opinion was strongly against the program. Still, they pressed on, and in their desperation to make sense of the greatest disaster of their age, I think they caused another. I should also mention that the president himself was killed in the blast. It was after his death, when he was succeeded by then Vice President Strand, that the experiments were suspended by executive decree. Documents were shredded, facilities were decommissioned, and every effort was made to pretend that BBs had never even existed. Which begs the question how some random separatist group was capable of resurrecting the tech decades later. I'll let you know if I turn up anything enlightening.
Sam, check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
Interesting. So it turns out that Cliff may be part of the team that developed BBs originally, and I think that Deadman said they were developed as a way to help us understand or cope with the Death Stranding, but they also caused the first void out, which killed the president. Let's go ahead and check this terminal before we head out.
The people of Mountain Knot City have a pressing problem that needs to be addressed. A tar-like substance has been bubbling up from beneath the ground near them. They're seeing more of it by the minute, and it won't be long before it spreads into the city. There have already been reports of ejecta inside the outer walls. If nothing is done, the whole city might be swallowed by a sea of tar in the near future. There's an order from Mountain Knot City. Check the details on the delivery terminal.
That firearm can be loaded with hematic rounds. It's fitted with a dot sight as well. Should improve your aim.
Probably not.
Be advised, Sam. The case for that antimatter bomb was not designed for long-distance transport. The magnetic traps that keep the antimatter sequestered are delicate. A powerful impact, reckless driving, an unbalanced carrier. There are all kinds of ways the traps could fail. Any abnormalities detected within the case should trigger an alarm. If it goes off, you're doing it wrong. And if the bomb goes off, we'll have a disaster on our hands. The kind we can't come back from.
I've gone ahead and borrowed a truck that just happened to be in the garage, and I think for this mission, with a vibration-sensitive antimatter bomb, coupled with my shitty driving, would be disastrous for transporting this device safely. So, let's use the truck for this particular mission. I think that's the wisest idea. It also occurred to me that Cliff, through those cutscenes, may have been part of the original BB development team, and may have also been there during the first void out, which could help explain his current condition as seen in that battle scene earlier. Looks like there are mules in the distance, so we want to carefully pick our route and make sure we avoid them if at all possible.
Heads up, Sam. Looks like you've tripped an intrusion sensor. To be clear, these sensors react to you, not to your cargo. Be careful. Trouble may be on the way.
Clearly we want to get through here now as quickly as possible and without taking any significant damage from those mules. Oh, they're shooting at us, so we just want to get the hell out of here because any vibration, is this going to kill us? No, it did not. So we can withstand some vibration, but let's not roll the dice. Let's just go ahead and try to get away from them as quickly as we can. Well, that was easy. Are they even still pursuing us? Maybe I just got lucky that time because I was able to just drive right through their territory. Or maybe, oh, look at that. Damaged by vibration antimatter bombs. So we want to be really careful when going over these rocks because we don't want to run into one at high speed and have that bomb go off. So maybe the mules didn't follow us because there are BTs up here. Oh, let's not run into that rock. So we don't want to go there. We want to go there. So maybe they know something that we don't. So let's go ahead and proceed with great caution. Well, I know someone's listening. Here we are at Mountain Knot City, and over here you can see there is black goo on the ground. It looks like that's the tar-like substance that Die Hardman was referring to, and you can see there's a crater over there and floating pieces of stone. So let's go ahead and deliver this cargo and then come back and investigate. Yeah, there's a whole crater full of it right there. Let's go ahead and deliver this cargo, and then we'll come back to investigate.
Okay.
Moving carefully because, of course, we have an antimatter bomb. Let's not drop that.
Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation.
The hell do you think you're doing, Bridges? That network you're building is carrying some nasty stuff. Stuff nobody would want anywhere near them. I thought you people would have figured that out by now. We want no part of your chiral network or the UCA.
That voice. Is that you, Mama? You hit your head there, Mama?
I'm not yours, and yours is no kind of mother.
All right. Enough games, Mama.
I don't think you heard me, mister. Mountain Knot City is telling you and the UCA to take a hike. You people keep doing what you're doing, and you're gonna put us right back on the road to the Death Stranding. We didn't ask for you to come and tell us how to live our lives. We'll decide that for ourselves, thank you very much. All we want from you is the occasional delivery. Nothing else.
So you speak for the city.
That's right. I'm in charge. The name's Lockne.
Lockne? Hold up, I need to talk to you. You're a technician, right?
Look, go home and don't come back.
Listen to me, damn it. I need your help.
Well, we don't need yours, Bridges. You're only making things worse.
Sorry you had to deal with that, Sam. She's the boss over there, and she's not afraid to lay down the law. We need her, and we need her people. We've lost too many others as it is. Without Mountain Knot City, the chiral network and the UCA will never be complete.
What now?
So, here's the thing. Sam, Lockne is Mama's twin sister. Former Bridges 1. Went west with the others. Second group, just like Mama. Mama's not her real name, of course. That'd be Malingen. Both have dooms and both are scientific geniuses. Mama's primary field of expertise is applied physics. Lockne's is theoretical. Mama designed the qubit hardware. Lockne, the software. They said they could converse over any distance. Said they had a special bond that led them. I don't know how that's possible, but I'll tell you this. There wouldn't be a chiral network without them. They were so close that some said they were like one person in two bodies. Might be why they were able to develop the Cupid. But they had a falling out after Malingen's accident. Lockne left bridges and cut off all contact with us. I don't know what happened between them. But if we don't bring Lockne around, our plans to make America whole again are finished. Not that I'm asking you to stick your nose in their personal business. Though if you did, it might help us figure out how to bring Lockne around. Which would be great, because our plans to make America whole again are finished without her. In the meantime, if you've got any bright ideas, feel free to give them a shot.
It doesn't take a genius to figure out that we need to go back to Mama, because that is her twin sister, and they have some type of connection, so I'm sure Mama will know how to talk some sense into her. I wonder if we can use this private room here and fragile jump to South Knot City to make things a little quicker, and it looks like we cannot. So we need to drive all the way back to the previous way station and use a private room to fragile jump back to South Knot City and then go visit Mama and ask her why her sister is being so uncooperative. So let's go ahead and do that right now.
Gotta stretch my legs.
Let's go ahead and investigate this tar-like substance, actually, before we leave this area. I wonder if there's any cargo we can recover since we're heading back to the way station. Anyhow, can we just walk right through this goo? Walking through the goo. Let's see, what are all these structures? Is this some type of observatory here high in the mountains? Well, let's go ahead and head to a private room and go talk to Mama first. And once we find a way to get this on the chiral network, or to convince them to join, maybe we'll come back here and explore this area a little more.
Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Right on.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
So, Lockne is the head honcho here at Mountain Knot City, and her twin sister is Mama, whose real name is Malignant tumor? I don't remember at this moment, but she is of vital importance because we need her to write the software for the updated Cupid. Otherwise, we're going to be creating more chiral storms, and that is no bueno. Can we take a shortcut through this cave here? Maybe? Let's see. No, it does not look like we can, but let's go ahead and grab that memory chip on the ground while we are here. That was a lucky find. Let's get back in the truck and try to navigate our way safely down the side of this mountain. Unfortunately, it looks like we have to cross this water if we can to continue down the side of the mountain. Can we do so safely? And yes, we can, thankfully. So hopefully it's just a smooth run with no resistance to get to the base of this mountain.
What can't you do?
Horse piss! Of course there's BTs. Why wouldn't there be BTs? Alright, let's see if we can maybe cross this river again and carefully over here. Looks like I have a small target to hit here. Hopefully I can just carefully work my way around the BTs without them even noticing that we are here. Where are the BTs? I don't see them. Oh, I think we're beyond them. The rain has transitioned to normal rain, so that was pretty lucky. We were able to just work our way around them. Oh, and look there! There is actually, I forgot all about safe houses. I wonder if we can use the private room in that safe house to transport ourselves back to South Knot City without even going back to the way station.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and not interact with that. Let's go ahead and use the private room here at the safe house.
Your work is great.
Been a while, Sam. It's good to see you. Remember how to do this? You need to close your eyes and picture your destination.
Shoulder nipples. Using the fragile jump is definitely the best way to travel. Even if we do leave all of our cargo behind, it's good just to have a fresh start without all of that burdensome cargo from time to time. So let's try to avail ourselves of that convenience whenever possible. But for now, let's go ahead and head over to Mama's lab and see what she can tell us about her sister, Lockne. just kind of drifted there. That was new. Reverse drift. What are all these vehicles over here? Were they here before? I'm sure they were. I just didn't notice them. Wow, this place was hit pretty hard by something. For now, let's just go ahead and see or hear what Mama has to say.
Hey, Sam. Thanks for coming back. Got something for you. These are your new cufflinks. They still work as a terminal, but I've added a weapon function. I was able to redesign everything from the ground up after the last connection.
And they're weapons too now.
That's right. Cord cutters. I should explain. BTs are connected to the other side via umbilical cords, right? When those cords bring the matter of our world into contact with the antimatter of theirs, boom, void out. But, just as Deadman theorized, your blood does have unique properties. It can be used to cut a BT's cord. So, I've added that function. Cut the cord of the BT, and it returns to the world of the dead. No BT, no void out. Win-win.
These things can cut them loose.
If you can get close enough without them noticing, yes.
Cord snipping super handcuffs.
Right. Let's try them out. Cut the cord connecting us. She's sound asleep. I made sure she got plenty of milk. Just do it. Please, Sam. Set us free. This world was never hers, but all the same, I didn't want her to leave it. Even though she's already lost. Truth is, she's not really my daughter.
The attack and everything, that was all a lie?
No, that part was true. My ovaries can't produce eggs, and Lockne has trouble with her uterus. Long story short, neither of us can have children. I was alright with it. I mean, children, who needs them, I thought. But my sister thought differently. Lockne wanted a child, someone to carry her genes. She fell in love with another member of Bridges, but he died in an accident. She was devastated, of course, as was I. Back then, strong emotions like that, I could feel hers, and she could feel mine. When I sensed her desire to join him, to end it, I went to her and said, let's have a baby. We took one of Lockne's eggs and fertilized it with his frozen sperm. And I carried it to term. A healthy baby grew inside me. But then there was the attack. And our bond was severed. wanted to tell her. But I was bound to the child. I couldn't just abandon her. But I was wrong. Lockne needs to know. You have to break some ties to forge others. Can't be tied to everything. If we're going to reconnect the world, I need to reconnect with my sister first. So please, Sam. Do it. Take me home to Lockne. Sam, would you set me up? I haven't been outside in a long time. It's just too much to take in all at once.
You sure? Thought you might be claustrophobic after your time in the rubble.
I'll be fine, so long as I can see out of the bag. The warmth of the light, the touch of the wind, the scent of the world. Lucky you. The two of you are still connected. Okay, Sam. Let's go.